here.
7 o'clock. What?
We're here.
I have the moose slippers on just for you, Bill.
Well, that's nice. Let's see here. See if I get everything set up. This out of the way. Good evening. We're going to give it a minute here so people can get their. There's Leah. She's on there.
Whoa.
Wow. First time ever, I think.
Because I was telling her, is she on there? Aw. That's our Lulu.
Special guest.
Hey, Yanni.
Leah came on tonight, John.
Hey, Leah. Doug. Hey, RV Bandwagon. Welcome.
RV Bandwagon.
Hey, Elias. Hi.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we okay? Do we sound all right?
Hi, Elias.
Elias is on there. Hi, Elias.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah. They must have missed us last week.
I guess.
No one showed up last week. It was weird.
Oh, Yanni said hi to Elias. Miss you, Elias.
We have a daughter and a grandson on here tonight.
I think Georgie's there too, probably.
Yeah, Georgie. He probably doesn't understand what's going on, though. He's little.
Hey, Steve Moran. Elias says hi. Mom says.
Yep.
George is getting a diaper change.
Oh, wow. We should have filmed that. That would be fun. It wasn't on time last week. You were on time, but we were.
I was on time last week. The Luminous Journey. Hi, welcome.
Darla was gone.
I was gone.
She's going to tell you about that. And
Luminous Journey is, I've never seen Luminous Journey. Hey, Liza Jane and Canadian Twig. Hi, guys.
Wow.
Sorry,
what's going on here?
Week. Oh, Liza Jane, I'm sorry to hear that you were in the hospital last week. We didn't do a live last week, so you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing better. That's a bummer.
For new people, tell us where you're at.
The
Luminous
where you're
Journey.
From.
Where you're from, where you're at, what you're, let us know, because we're trying to find out, because we got some interesting information. People in India watch us, and Indonesia are watching us, and South Korea, and now we'd like to get some people from the U.S. watching us. That would be even better, I think.
Canadian Twigs in Yuma, Arizona.
Dougie D's from Las Vegas. Liza J's, Arizona.
Yeah.
Mellow Cats from Cool.
Mellow Cats from Cool.
Yeah, see?
She is pretty cool. Liza Jane, Arizona also. We're going to Arizona. We're going to try and do a meetup, so...
Yeah, well, we're going to...
I know Canadian Twig wants to know when we are.
We'll be doing a meetup 9 days in a row in the tent. You can come by and see us in the tent.
Somewhere in Florida.
And...
Elias. Did you type that, buddy? Thank you. Hi, Nana, from Elias. Patty is in pain. Because she's married to you, John?
Yeah. Hey, I found it all. No.
Just teasing, John. I love you.
Get into bed.
Tell Patty I hope she feels better.
Seymour Rivers.
Hey,
good
Seymour,
evening. How are you?
For a while.
Yeah, so we'll be doing the tent, and everybody's welcome to come by and visit us there.
Orthocrofty, somewhere in Georgia. Welcome.
Uh-oh, wow, we got the
Family
sisters
reunion.
are here. Both of our daughters are here.
Buddy, I don't want to play ball right now. You always find the one toy
I don't turn that off. Hang on.
You can't do this. Sorry. I know I'm a bad mom. Bad puppy mom.
Why is
Put
this?
his toy away.
I gotta turn this thing off,
We're from
otherwise
all over.
it'll
Our
be going,
house has wheels.
be going crazy. Who's that?
Jason.
Jason, you're across the rock driveway.
The rock
here.
pond right now.
The rock pond. Yeah, tell you what, today has been just it's like being at the beach. It's just been super overcast.
There all around.
The humidity is 92%, but it's not raining. It's just misty and foggy. And let's see, it's 53 degrees right now, so it's not that cold either, but I don't know. It's weird. Yuba actually got rain 2 days ago. Yeah, it rains in Arizona. We were in Quartzsite one time and it really rained. What's funny? Hi, Yanni. Size 69. Got up to 69. Yeah, I picked what yesterday I picked you up, right? Was it yesterday or the day before?
No.
Was it Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Day before yesterday.
And it was freezing cold in Oklahoma, man. It was like 30 to 32 degrees when I got there. So, yeah. Pretty cold. And I don't like to be cold. Especially with all the crap I'm going through with my sinuses and everything else. So, hopefully it's getting taken care of. What are you doing, Cage? Do you want to be on TV? You want to come up here? Want to come up here so they can see you? No, I'm looking for my ball. So, yeah, we got to get some good weather because I got to do a front to rear service on this motorhome before we go. I have one airbag that's a little bit questionable, but I think it's if I can change it, I will. But I don't think I'm going to have time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So, how is the barn build? It's on standby because the weather's been so bad. It's just been raining a lot. And
Yuma actually got rain 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Canadian Twig says.
Yeah. We go down there to Yuma when we go to Algodones.
Did you hear what Jason said?
What?
Was in a food nap. Too much spicy lava soup.
Yeah. We had molcajete.
Molcajete.
And they bring this thing out. It's like in a lava bowl, and it's like 3,000 degrees. And I put a shrimp in my mouth. Darn near fried it. It's terrible.
Jason had the same thing. 2 eggs.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty good though. It tasted pretty good. I still got it up for another meal
cold,
too.
Rainy, foggy day like today.
But and you didn't get sick this time from there, so that's a good thing.
So I asked for nachos. I thought cheese and beans on nachos would be a safe bet at this place, and it came out with the Southern favorite.
Cheese gravy.
Soup. Yeah, they drizzle this melted. It's cheese whiz all over it. It's not cheese. It's disgusting.
Queso.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah. And if you don't tell them, they put it on there.
Because everybody here loves it.
Yeah. Anyway. It's
missed from Elias.
I don't know.
Missed from Elias.
Is he spelling that?
He is. He's typing. I love that you're talking to us, Yayasi.
Fake Mexican food. Yuck. Yeah. Well, it's.
No, thank you. New language?
I think they started that in
he means
Tex-Mex,
Misty?
Misty.
It's misty. Oh, foggy like? Yeah, the air where you are too, Elias. Yeah, here too.
Yeah, they're in Arkansas too. And then Crofty is in Georgia. So we're all over the place.
Yeah.
Is commenting on the weather.
Yes, we get it. We get it now.
Yeah, we're slow.
I love that he's communicating with us.
So we're just, we need to get the motorhome ready. It's going to be an interesting year this year going out west. So I don't know.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows what's going to happen this year. A lot of people are going out there. I know that much.
Helen is making tamales. I love Helen.
Yeah. What, with sourdough? So far, there's 3 people on here that Darla's got hooked into the sourdough thing, right?
Well, and one of them was making it before me.
Yeah.
And I got the,
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So.
And that's what we're going to do is when you come to our meetup, Darla's going to make everybody a loaf of bread.
No, she's not.
So no,
you have to come here to our property and plug in over here, and then I will.
Yeah. No sourdough?
Sourdough?
I thought it was Elias writing for Doug. Yeah. Yeah, shoot, I've been talking to Doug all day. He keeps calling me and, hey, watch this guy, watch that guy. You just make a comment. You get 1,000 subscribers. I lost 2. So I don't know. Don't listen to Doug.
Dougie, he did not. Can you teach my wife how to make sourdough? I can. Yeah,
and she'll even give you a sample
of starter. I will. I'll give her some starter. When are we going to meet up?
Are you guys going to go to Courtside, or are you staying in
Florida?
Florida, yeah, Florida. Oh, you'll probably stay there because of Christmas will be over. We're going 1st of January, and we have a cool little campground we stay in that it runs about, with the electricity and everything, about $270 a month. So it's pretty cheap.
I'm crazy.
It's just the fuel to get there and everything. On the annual side, yeah.
This is good for his typing skills and for spelling, vocabulary. This is good, Elias. Funny, a lady in Texas gave me fresh tamale, and I had to ask, how do I eat this? I've never had them before.
You have to take the skin off.
The paper.
Well, it's a corn husk. Yeah.
Just got an annual site here. Yeah. Okay.
We have an annual site in Courtside too. They save it for us, and we only have to pay for 1 month, and then that gets paid for us. So works out really good.
And this time we don't plan on visiting the hospital, so it should be fun.
Yeah, that would be better. I would like to go for another helicopter ride, but not under those circumstances.
I can think of 100 different ways where it's a whole lot cheaper.
And what a sight it is. Yeah, there you go. He might be coming through Courtside the end of December, heading to Phoenix for family. Yeah, well, when you go back the other way, you can come by and see us, because we'll be there sometime around the 5th of January. Because we're only going to stay 1 month. We'll stay 30 days this year, and then I think we're going to head down south right away and go do some gate guarding so we can make the money to get this thing out here done, get it fixed up and ready to go. Frozen video happened.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Did we freeze? We didn't freeze, did we?
Did we freeze, RV Band?
Where's your site?
Theirs is in Florida, Dougie. Nope. Jason says we did not freeze. I'm going to stay here. Okay. Is Patty really in pain? John? Canadian Twig says we're good. Real brief freeze, Mellow Cat says. Okay. Could be the weather. Who knows?
So Darla, if you don't know, just got back from California.
Yeah.
Her mom's
not doing
well. So
anyway.
I don't know.
That's the problem. We don't know.
We always thought that she would like die going over a cliff or something. That we don't know. We don't know how it's going to end up.
So that's why we didn't do a live last.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully she's going to be okay. She hasn't even. She went to the emergency room and they got her all fired up, telling her she's got all cancer and all this stuff, but she needs to go to a real, a regular doctor and get checked out. So but hopefully
they gave her. They scheduled her so far out that she could die before they even see her. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. California.
It's terrible.
The doctor here that we see said they are run under the American Medical Association and they do things very differently, and the doctors have to put things together the AMA way, and people suffer for it. So it's been really bad. Hey, Steve.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we do. You know that, Steve.
Yeah, and don't you have Bill's phone number?
How many felonies do you have? As long as you don't have any felonies, you're good. Yeah, I think the requirements is that you have insurance on your rig, liability,
and it'd be fully self-contained.
Fully self-contained, and no felonies, so you could pass a background check and a fingerprint.
Would you and Jackie be interested in doing that, or just you, Steve? That's the other thing we need to know.
If you want to be on a gate, working on a gate, 24-hour gate together, then you would both have to work because one person can't do it.
Otherwise, they do have 12-hour gates for singles, solos, they call them.
But then you have to travel usually to a kiosk or something.
Yeah, and you have to get your own camp spot. They have them, though. I do have your number. No felonies, Jackie and me. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Yeah, and it's kind of like boondocking.
With no friends.
But you have they give you a 12K generator they fill it with fuel, 550-gallon water tank, and then I think it's about a 500 or 600-gallon dump tank that you dump your black into. And they come out and fill you up with water and fill you up with diesel fuel and pump your tank and keep you running good. And you get an iPad, you log trucks in and log them out.
Give Bill a call and we can talk to you and answer all your questions.
Yeah, and if
happy to do that.
If you're coming through Quartzsite, December 21st through the 29th, then we could hook you up. You could go straight from there to that's what we're going to do. As soon as we're done with the tent this year, we're gonna head to Texas. It's going crazy down there, man, because they've shut down all the other. They keep saying that they have all these leases that they've given the oil companies and they're not willing to drill. Well, they're ones that are impossible to get oil out of. There's just too much that they have to do to be able to make it worth their while.
Elias, we are reading your text, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have to hit enter in order for it to go on here.
Yeah.
After you type it. We've been reading your text, though.
For other people, because there's people, I don't know how many, there's people that aren't speaking out here that are watching, but if anyone is interested in gate guarding, that's what we do when we go to Quartzsite, is we help recruit. It's kind of like Amazon has a booth there, and Adventureland. There's a whole bunch of different places that are looking for RVers, full-time RVers to work. And gate guarding, I'm not going to say it's the most perfect job in the world. I always tell people the best day of gate guarding is the day you leave, but it's not a high-pressure job. It's not a hard job. If you can get in and out of your RV, you got it made. That's all you really need to be able to do. And we've had people say, well, I've got this wrong, and I got this problem with my leg, and I'm pretty sure I can do it. It's not going to be fun all the time because it will get sore, but
we're gonna try it anyway.
Yeah, we'll do it. because I want to get this. I want to get this.
Shack.
I want to get this shack set up, and so that if for some reason we get old and we can't do this motorhome anymore, I want to have somewhere where we can settle down, and that'll probably be it out there, and it'll be all right. We'll still have places for people that we know that have RVs to come and stay. It's going to be here.
When's a good time to call? Steve would like to know.
We'll probably tomorrow morning.
All day.
Yeah, pretty much tomorrow. Just call me tomorrow. What's your area code so I know when you call? Because sometimes if I don't recognize or I don't think I have you on my phone. I don't know, but just give me your first 3 digits of your phone.
Well, actually, if you just email us,
the Love
Steve,
Shack.
If you just email us economicrefugeesrv@gmail.com, then put your phone number in there so Bill will answer it, because he doesn't answer phone calls that we don't know.
Well, like I say, if you just give me the area code, then I'll know it. I've been answering, but if for some reason I don't, then I might be in the shower or something. So then just leave a message and I'll call you back.
As long as you can walk, there is no heavy lifting at all with this job.
If you can carry an iPad, they're about so big. That's the only thing you carry.
971.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. John says Patty's now hitting on him. Like literally, I'm sure.
Oh. Yeah, I think right now it pays $175 a day. I think is what it is.
That I'm not sure. We have to verify that with.
Some jobs pay more, but I think the bottom rate is $175. And the good thing about it is there's nowhere really to spend. You don't go places together. Someone has to be on the gate. So I usually end up being the laundry guy and do the grocery shopping and stuff. And Darla is there. She works it during the day, and I work it at night. I think there's Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn
and
Joan. Good to see you guys. We miss you.
Shreveport, Louisiana. Wow.
That's where you guys are now?
That's just down the road.
Yeah, close by.
Yeah, I don't like her working at night. I think it's better if I'm out there because we've really never had a problem. We've had a couple of illegals. We had a couple of the mule guys. The first time that I could see out the slide out window, my dog growled, and they kind of were looking, and then they went back into
They stopped and they turned around.
Went back into the woods. It was during the day, and
so we called the rancher and all his.
We called the oil company, and they came out there and went running through the bush. And the thing was, is they were just, I think, looking for someone for the border patrol to come pick them up. So
I don't know.
And then you had one type come up.
Right, and I think all he wanted was just a shady spot to sit, because he sat under the shade of a tree for an hour. But I told him stop, and I'm like, INS, Border Patrol, and he just kept approaching me. So I turned around and I walked into the motorhome and I locked it, and I just waved the traffic through. Yeah. Left the gate open, and I'm not going to risk my life for anything. Not like that. Not a job like that. Anyway, but after an hour, he was, and I've called Border Patrol and they never showed up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is of course, it's been a while since we've been down. It's been like 3 years since we've been down in South Texas.
Yeah, because the last time we did was 2 years ago in Colorado.
But they tell you not to have any firearms and stuff like that. And I'm not telling you what to do, but a lot of the ranchers are kind of weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Canadian Twig says, do they have an issue with carry protection while you're on a gate?
Well, I wouldn't
advertise it.
Well, yeah, and I don't carry a firearm outside. And we did work for one company one time, Chesapeake Oil, and and we were warned that they might want to search the RV for weapons. And I said, we'll just tell them when they're ready to do that to give us about an hour's notice so we can get ready to leave because they're not searching my RV.
I mean,
Sorry.
it's your domicile. They're not allowed to do that.
I said, you know what? They want to search me when I'm outside gate guarding. That's cool, but when I'm in here, it's none of their business. And we were supposed to have a dog either.
Yeah.
But one of the guys came in and sat down and was petting the dog, and he's like, they didn't care.
They've had problems with bigger dogs
biting people. They've actually the biggest problem was with the truck drivers too. So
bringing their own dogs.
Bringing their dogs in. So
Elias, Cage is sleeping. Yes, Mellow Cat is correct. He's not playing right now. I had to put his balls up because
there we'll show you Elias.
Had to put all his toys up because he disrupts our conversation on here.
Elias is on here. Whoa.
Hi,
Elias is on here.
Hi, Elias. Elias would play ball with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is tired though.
Yeah.
He's tired since I got back. I don't know what these two did when I was gone, but
we did a lot of sleeping. We didn't do too much. Time to hit the like thumb up button. Really? Elias, did you hit the thumbs up button? Ow.
No, that's O.
Yeah. So there's that job, and then the fireworks guy has been contacting us again too. So I'm hoping that I'm thinking that if the economy is as bad as it was last year, I don't know if we're gonna do it. If it gets good, then we can do it. But it wasn't. It was. I know it has the potential of doing really, really well, but it wasn't as good as it should have been, which was kind of disappointing because we were kind of hoping for something good to happen with it, but it didn't.
Lynn said waving when we showed Cage. 23 watching and only 6 likes. Guys, thanks, Canadian Twig.
It says 22. You now see it's like everybody's running away.
Like, yeah, thank you guys for reminding people to hit the thumbs up. We do appreciate it.
It just helps with our stuff. Yeah.
My thumb can't stop typing with your thumb, John.
We have some new things happening. We're going to attempt to do regular videos and a lot better. So we got a new Hero 11. We got a gimbal and
GoPro.
Yeah, a GoPro Hero 11, which is an amazing camera. We're just trying to get educated on how to operate the thing, and I mean it does all kinds. Of course, these guys that tell you, oh yeah, these are really great cameras. I mean, they're like used to doing motion pictures and stuff. They're not like us, just regular folk trying to do a little YouTube channel. But we got a new camera. We got 3 batteries and a charger. We got a gimbal, a really awesome gimbal.
I love gimbals. We had one, and I was able to film one really good video with it. And then after that, it just started going, and the camera would just swing down. It never would.
It used to hold my phone.
Yeah.
And you'd be going like this, and it would just go, and it would just die, go lip, and it ruined it.
I don't know what happened to it.
So they had a pretty good on that Black Friday thing. They had a pretty good sale on that stuff. So we picked it up. We got a new dash cam because our other one, it wouldn't shut off, and then it wouldn't turn on, and then it would turn on and turn off. And
we discovered that when we were doing fireworks, because if you guys watched one of our fireworks videos, I did a loop of all the traffic that would come in the parking lot and use our parking lot as a turnaround.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized it was cutting off and looping back and filming over the first 3 minutes over and over and over again, and then it would just shut off. It was a mess. But anyway.
There's a lot of interesting things here in Arkansas, and we're going to try to do some of that.
Actually, Elias says, actually, we have 20. It keeps changing, bud.
Well, it's 22 right now.
Hey, Lonely Hitchhiker Kent. Welcome again. Good to see you. Give us a thumbs up. Anyways.
So we have that exciting news.
Yeah, so I figure Bill has been doing some video searches and viewing and noticing all the B-rolls that people put out. I, for one, enjoy a video where you can just log in and forget about your own stuff and just watch somebody make coffee or walk down a sidewalk or shoot a scene going down the road or scenery out the window, whatever, you know, and it's B-roll. It's called B-roll. So we're going to try to implement some of that in our videos and just do, I don't know, just regular life stuff. People seem to be interested in that. And until we can travel again and have something to do either on the Love Shack, like Dougie calls it, or on travels.
We are going to Quartzsite, Lynn.
Yeah, we are going to Quartzsite.
The thing is for those of you, I think most of you know who Brian Adventure Madman is, and he's our road son and
mentor.
And if you watch
YouTube mentor,
he's the one who got us started on this. Yeah. For 2 years he wanted us to do this, and finally he says, "Well, let me do a video with you." And that's how we got started.
Lawn mowing.
But anyway, he's got like a formula. He just follows it, you know, and
same thing every time.
I mean, he splits wood, he lights a fire, he makes tacos, or he makes some kind of food. He'll walk down a trail, or he'll ride his motorcycle. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff where he just sets the camera up and goes and does this little thing, and it gives Phil, gives you,
and it gives a flow to his day or his morning or whatever it is.
Right. And when you watch that, when I watch it, I'm like, I never noticed it before, because I mean, like I say, we do this just winging it, and
it does take some planning and some forethought and some time.
And then
you can't just go, you know what, I just want to get out there and do the thing that I need to do, because we're always in a hurry to do those things, but that's content we're missing out on.
Well, it's just like, right now I need to service the motorhome. Well, with the weather and how cold it is and all that kind of stuff, I mean, it's, and I got to lay down on the ground and the whole thing and get up underneath there. It's
good night, Johnny.
Bye, John.
Love you, Patty.
It's just not.
Grass growing is exciting.
Yeah, it's just not really super easy to film that kind of stuff. So,
exactly,
but that's one of our.
That's what Lynn said. He makes coffee. She enjoys watching that. I know, it's just soothing. I don't know. It's like you're here in the moment, and then you watch something like that, and you're in that moment. You're there with the person, and it's just kind of.
And then I know Doug and we both watch I Allegedly, and the guy, I mean, the first 3 or 4 sentences out of his mouth are the same every time. I got a good one for you today, is one of the things he always says. And then he says, today I'm here in Newport Beach. And then he starts walking around and talking about whatever the subject's going to be. And then he's got it.
Oh, good night, Elias. Love you.
Good night. Oh, man, we're losing all of our people here. So we're in this new camera. You could take a shot and have somebody like walking towards you, and you can kind of blur the background, and you can slow the speed down. It's really cool.
It's all the things I have to learn, and he has to learn on how to operate this camera.
Yeah, so we're taking a little time to do this. What's weird about this area here? We've been here many times. Well, now we basically live here most of the time, but we don't go out at night. And the other day when I left here to go get her, it was dark. And man, there's a ton of Christmas lights. So I'd like to go and just for funsies, do a B-roll on just Christmas lights and then do something else and put it to it. But it's pretty cool to see. They got a lot of light. Yeah.
Photography, so I don't know. It's supposed to be the bomb camera right now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they
it is relaxing, Lynn. Yeah.
They said before I bought it, I did a lot of watching stuff, and they said if you have a 10, Hero 10, it's worth it to get the Hero 11. It's if they said, like before, if you had a 7, when they came out with the 8, you would want to step up and get an 8 or 9. It wasn't that big a change, but this one has a big change. So, and it's a heavy little camera. It's surprising how heavy that little tiny box is, and it's waterproof.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of good things going for it. So a bigger battery, so it lasts longer.
Says that he has been reading Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh yeah.
I love that you guys have commented back to him. Those that did. Elias I like
Calvin and Hobbes.
Elias is a really good reader. Yeah. Elias is 9. For those of you that are wondering who Elias is, he's our grandson.
Yeah.
One of them.
He's Cage's favorite.
He is.
Yeah. Because him and Cage.
Actually, Cage is Elias's dog. We're just keeping him for him.
Yeah, when we go visit, he takes Cage out, walks him, plays ball with him, and does everything with him. So
picks up his food.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about anything when Elias is around. So.
Yeah. You guys are gonna put Christmas lights up? 2 eggs, mellow cat.
I was thinking about doing something, but I don't know.
We gotta leave though.
Well, yeah. I was thinking about putting them on their motorhome.
Well, there you go. That's a good idea.
We could put them on our house out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Look at this.
What? What's wrong?
Well, I had it loaded and it went away.
Oh, doggies. Yeah.
Cute babies, John. Cute puppies.
Stockings are up. There you go. So, anybody else that's here that wants to let us know you're here that we haven't seen on here so far tonight?
As I said, hi. Make yourself known.
Or is there anybody on here that is on here that we haven't seen, doesn't want us to know? Could you let us know? If you're not here, raise your hand.
They have garland for the front door. If it stops raining. Yeah, good luck with that, mellow cat.
And if you see all the mistletoe and the trees around here, it's kind of cool.
There's a lot of it.
When I was
there
they are. Did you guys get a RV yet? Because we're going to Quartzsite, so.
I've missed you too.
Yeah, you got to get a RV.
Ron and Claudia had a mishap last year as they were leaving Quartzsite, headed back home, Northern California, and it ended up totaling their RV. And they're very fortunate, and we're very blessed that they didn't also suffer damage.
Yep.
New people pop in and say hi. Any new people pop in and say hi? Yes.
Yep.
Are we going to see you guys, Claudia? I hope so. You can always borrow Tim's. Oh, wait, they're coming probably.
Yeah.
Their son.
We could rent a trailer or something.
There you go.
But
we're trying to avoid the rain and snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you're down here in the south, I know it's raining because my brother goes down there in Louisiana.
Is it raining in Shreveport? I mean, snowing?
I have Rod at hospital. Not good. We'll catch you up soon. I got it.
All right, Claudia. I'll probably call you.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Some darn chemtrails.
Definitely prayers.
Yeah.
Claudia, definitely. Not at the moment, Lynn says. All right.
Yeah, well, Claudia, her mom's not doing good either.
I'll
So,
call you on the phone, Claudia.
yeah, and me, I'm not doing good either.
He's never good.
I'm never. Well, I'm good at doing bad.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the prayers you've offered for our loved ones.
Yeah.
My
See
mom's name,
what a
my
cool.
mom's name is Val.
Yeah. What a cool
Claudia's
group
husband
we
is
have. See
Ron.
how
Yeah.
everybody is? Yeah.
You guys are the best.
We met Ron and Claudia.
In Courtside.
Yeah, back when we used to stay at the Rose RV,
Right.
which was like a boondocking.
I feel like that was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, we've been going to Courtside since 2007 was the first time we went. And then I think 2010,
Tell Ronnie we said hi.
we've gone every year since 2010, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't.
Train.
Yeah, our trade. I love the trade. In fact, a lot of times I'll be watching something. And I can feel the vibration of the train coming, and I'll stop the video so I can listen to the train. Hi, Bill and Darla. We are here every week. We sit back and enjoy your live, but it's on our TV, so we sit back and enjoy. Thanks for your nice
Thanks,
channel.
Midwest. We
Well,
appreciate that.
that's what I do too. I'm having problems with my eyes. Yeah, I'm getting old. That's a problem. I don't like getting old, but I can watch my TV screen pretty much no problem, and it's big and it's away and the sound is better and everything. So
it's nice to have that capability.
that's what I do most of the time.
A lot of people do that, even if they have perfect vision. It's just a better viewing experience. Besides, we're bigger life size. We're better life size. We're better life size.
I don't know if you want to make this bigger. So.
Thanks, Lynn. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's right now it's the problem is we're getting older, so our friends are getting older, and then I've lost a lot. But a lot of I've lost a lot of friends all my life, and my best friend killed himself when he was 32, and
waste of life.
We had a lot of customers that got motorcycle accidents and died.
Ben says we're better in person.
We are, okay. Yeah.
Lynn and Joe, we love you guys. We love all you guys.
Yeah.
You should all come camp over here.
We could do that.
We could do that.
But we could do 23.
We could. We could.
Got enough room for that. I mean, you wouldn't all have full hookups, but you could.
We got the room.
You could drive my neighbors crazy.
Our neighbors.
That's what we'll do. We'll get Patty over there, run a couple extension cords out. She would love that. But
someone lied about the golden years. No kidding. Any hints to save pine trees from bugs? Yeah. Good question.
Cut them down. That's what they do. In California, what they did is I used to go cut down. We used to cut down pine trees every year because we lived in the mountains. My neighbor across the street and they'd go and they mark the trees. But the problem was because California is always in a drought. Doesn't matter. Hey Terry, how you doing?
Hey Terry.
They would get the bark beetles, and so they would mark the trees, and they would let you cut down the trees that were going to die. But they should have let them, because I mean it was just way overgrown. And you could, if you had a little tree, like I used to go out and cut. That's where we got our Christmas tree from, our backyard.
Right.
And if they would have caught me doing it, they probably would have executed me or something. Yeah. So it's.
But yeah, I think 2 eggs, 1 basket, and Mellow Cat, the property they have here that they're building on, they've got 3 trees that they think definitely has bugs and probably bark beetles because the tops of the trees are dying and it's starting to come down. And if they don't take care of that, the trees could fall over and they could also infect all the other trees. So, and they've got a beautiful property.
You need to talk to that. Yeah, Trey's here. Hi, Trey. Lazy days.
Hi, Trey. Hi, Wendy. Tucson.
Yep.
We've got some good Charlie Brown trees. Yeah, exactly. You know what, Amanda and Jason, you guys, I know they have like a ag contact in Mina, and you might want to contact them and ask them. They'll be able to give you the best idea of what to do or what it is, or yeah.
Yeah, that
because it can get out of control. I know that
can.
from California.
And the thing with up there, you got enough trees, you can cut a bunch out. It would just give you a better view, you know. So a little more sun. That's always nice to have. So.
Not that you would clear cut because you can't, but
well,
gross trees got to go.
What do we have? We have three. We have two really big maples and one maple over here, and then we got those two weirdo trees.
Crepe myrtles.
And then we got what are the water trees? Those are
water trees.
Those ones that we cut down. We cut them down. They were only about 2 feet tall.
And now
they're like 14 feet tall in one season. They just grow like crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Layout commented, liked my post on Instagram. I wish he'd come over and watch our video.
Yeah. Oh, he might be on here. Talking Lou.
On here? Yeah.
Lou and Nancy. Hey, Lou and Nancy, if you're on here,
say hi.
Say hi. Mimosa, that's it. Mimosa, yeah.
Mimosa, yeah, that's it.
They're really a pretty tree, but they just grow like crazy.
Cut down and burn them, Lynn says.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're right on the front property line.
I bet.
Side of the driveway.
Yeah.
We really need to just get them out of
there.
What
we need is excavator come over here and just dig them out.
Yeah.
Just go along and dig all that stuff out there. And then what I'd have to do is put like a little chicken fence just so the cage won't run out into the road.
Mimosas are invasive.
Yeah.
They grow like weeds, and they're real pretty, but they just take over.
Yeah. And Patty next door said, you got to get rid of them things because the snakes live there.
Well, and they go up into the power lines too. So that's been a problem. Well, it could be a problem.
But I had a couple of young guys came over here, and they cut them all down, cut them down pretty short. But we went away for 2 months, and we came back, they were 12 feet tall again. So
they grow crazy.
Yeah, crazy. They were real bushy and blocking the road, and we had to go out there and cut them back on the road.
Because we're one property away from the corner, so you can't see traffic coming.
Yeah, we have a 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
And everybody's supposed to be doing 15 miles an hour when they go past here.
They go around on 2 wheels.
Yeah, there's guys come through here at 50 miles an hour. There's trucks that come here, big trucks that go through there.
Could be worse. Could have kudzu vines. Yeah, no thanks. That stuff's nasty.
And those willow trees could be really wild too.
That kudzu is some serious problems down more south than we are. Alabama and Mississippi and.
Well, the reason why we don't get kudzu here is because the cows eat it.
The cows love kudzu.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cows around here.
We'd have to have cows, pigs, and sheep if we had kudzu.
Well, goats eat anything. So, yeah.
So Tree and Wendy are in Tucson.
Yeah, there you go. We had an experience in Tucson.
We have it in the valley. You guys do? In your property? That's bad. That stuff can grow as much as 6 inches a day. That's why it takes over everything. Power lines and the structures, homes, especially if they're barns, anything like that.
I heard there's tree gators where you have your place too. I've heard that the gators have been, well, they were saying that down there in DeQueen that they have gators down there.
Didn't they say Texarkana? Is that where they said?
Texarkana has them.
Yeah.
Well, in that area down there. But they were saying in DeQueen they have them in the ponds and stuff. So
Cat says on the back half they have kudzu. We can go through with the machete. Yeah.
Well, what about
You
Larry?
need a cow. You guys need a cow. Yeah.
Larry the cow, he should be cleaning that up for you.
Yeah, he should. Walked through Saturday. Don't stand still. The kudzu will get you.
Yeah. But you go down to Florida and Alabama and that area, man, it's crazy.
Trey says they went to that Walmart we went to and stayed at.
Yeah, well, that's
sketchy for sure.
Yeah, that's why we drove out of there. So.
Hey, Maddie G, welcome.
There we go.
We're talking about kudzu and how invasive it is. Do you guys have that down there, Texas?
I don't think they have much of it in Texas. Maybe on the east side of Texas, but I don't think on the west.
Yeah, that Walmart was sketchy, Trey. I was happy to roll out.
Yeah.
Bill wasn't sleeping anyway because his
my
leg
foot
was hurting.
But so. I kept hearing these noises. And I looked out and it's a real nice Walmart. It just, I kept looking out the window and there were guys walking around and they were busting windows out of cars and there were people sleeping in them.
Wait, what's the topic? Nadia says. We were just talking about
Tucson, Arizona.
We've talked about that too. We were talking about Tucson, Arizona Walmart and how sketchy it was the night we stayed there. We did a video about it and people were honest about it. Didn't you call the cops? Anyway. And then we were talking about invasive plants like mimosas and kudzu. Kudzu, do you know kudzu?
Yeah.
It grows like 6 inches a day. It's real invasive and it'll take over anything, even a house.
Yeah.
Like Lynn said, if you stand still, the kudzu will get you.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to have kudzu around here to lose your house.
That's true.
You just have to not have a weed eater.
Yeah.
But this time of year, it's amazing. You all of a sudden, wow, I didn't know there was a house there.
Yeah, because the leaves are gone off all the plants in front of it.
You used to just see like a mailbox and a little road going like this. And you thought, oh, that just goes up into the woods. And now the trees are thinning, because of losing the leaves. It is right there. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's kind of what they say about us when the mimosas are sick.
Yeah. Well.
And lawn art, yeah. Lawn art. Or people's cars on blocks. I guess they call that lawn art.
Yeah. There's that one guy when you're going to Poto on the left-hand side of the road that he's never gotten rid of anything he's ever owned, and it's all out on his front yard. You know which one I'm talking about?
You can tell the years
by
the progression of garbage.
And you don't complain. When you're in Arkansas, your neighbor can have a junkyard. You don't say a word because then you can do whatever you want. So there's no, of course, the Californians are going to come here and go to the city hall and say, oh, my neighbor next door, he's got 5 cars up on blocks. And the mayor say, yep, that's right. That's how it works.
You don't like it? Move.
But what's weird is I've seen there's a couple guys around here that have like flatbed trucks, and they go back over here behind us over here somewhere, and they've been hauling cars out for months. Every once in a while they'll go get 1 or 2 cars.
Cat said we passed that the other day. That guy's house.
Yeah.
Canadian Twig. I remember what you said about that. So we came west. We made sure to stay on post campgrounds for most of the stays when we came out, instead of going to the Tucson Walmart. We stay at all kinds of Walmarts, and they're always good.
Walmarts.
But that one was.
And Flying J's. Flying J's are real good, except for Lordsburg, right? Is it Lordsburg?
Yeah.
And that's just because it's just kind of nasty. But Flying J's are usually pretty good because they have RV aisles, they have dump stations, they have propane, and then they usually have a Denny's. So you always gotta get a meal at Denny's. But and then and then they got a nice area where you could park buses, RVs, and stuff.
John said this time of year, a lot of people find their cars and boats.
Yeah.
Hey, Marge, did we pay the premium on the insurance for the Buick that's out there under the mimosa? What Buick? I hate mimosa trees. I have a monster in the backyard and little ones 4 acres around.
Yeah.
Keep trying to come up from its seed. Yeah. Mellow Cat and 2 eggs, 1 basket over here. They had one growing up under the back of their RV. So they went and got propane and I whacked it down.
Yeah.
You got to have a Waffle House. Oh, gosh.
I like Waffle House.
You ever go to a Huddle House? Don't.
No.
Those things are nasty. And they're all over the place down south.
You know what? Doug's talking about KFC. We have a KFC over here in Mena, and it was terrible. It used to be terrible.
It was really bad.
And while she was gone, I was like, well,
there's nobody to cook for me. I'm starving. I'm
yeah,
tired of Scotty's.
I went there and I ordered a 2-piece meal. I asked, "Can I get 2 breasts?" He said, "Yeah." And around here, the best chicken I think is Chicken Express, but this was as good. And then yesterday
we got tenders.
We got tenders. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it's a lot better.
They need to work on their people skills, but
yeah, Waffle House. Some Waffle Houses you can park in.
Waffle House, yeah, they are pretty small. We can't park in them either.
And I'll tell you about Tucson, Walmart.
Huddle House is terrible, John says. John would know.
Yeah.
John drove truck cross country.
We stayed in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, in a Walmart, and we went into the Chili's there, and
we were the cream.
This is not a racist. Yeah, there's not a racist thing. We were the only white people in that whole area, and you know what? I felt a lot more comfortable there than I did at Tucson that night.
Right.
I had the people were all nice there. We got good service.
Pine Bluff has a reputation for being really a lot of crime but
I don't think they mess with.
We had no bad experiences at all. In fact, did you talk to your brother and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, you can get killed there, man. I go, shoot, we didn't have no problem at all. And he was like trying to tell me, you're gonna get killed staying there.
We usually park at the truck stop and walk across to the Waffle House.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not
Our grandson loves Waffle House.
I don't like truck stops. Unless it's a Flying J.
And there's a separate place for them.
Where there's the parking in the front.
We parked next to too many reefers.
That one night we parked next to that guy that had that wide load or whatever it was.
His truck sounded like it was falling apart.
It sounded like it was just grinding something.
And our friends were on the other side of us, so we blocked all the sound. They're like, "We sound great."
Yeah. That was oh wow, right there on the New Mexico border. What was the name of that truck stop? That was that one where Ernie, the picture of Ernie's truck was in there.
Oh, Russell's?
Russell's. Was that where we stayed? Russell's, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually, because we went in and ate there.
Yeah.
It would have been fine if that truck hadn't been by us.
Yeah. But then ask Terry, the Prepper Wade, I'm sure a bunch of you know who he is. He was parked asleep in a truck, went the back into the spot, nailed his RV and totaled it. What?
John wants to see us.
What? Wow, with full hookups, huh? Our steering wheel holders. Yeah. Bucky's truck stop has the nicest
giant parking lot.
Yeah, we've been to Bucky's, but we never stayed the night there.
Right.
I don't know if they let you spend the night. No. They don't like trucks there. I know that. They don't want trucks going in there.
Yeah, as long as truck stop has RV parking, you get a lot of dirty looks when you stop for lunch and fuel. That's true.
Yeah.
He got yelled at one time. The guy thought he cut in line.
Yeah, there was like a big long line to get to the fuel aisles, and we sat there for what, half an hour, 45 minutes, and we finally get up there, and I get in, I start putting fuel in. This guy comes over and he's give me this really hard, dirty look, and
Trucker.
he goes, "You didn't see that line out there, did you?" I go, "What do you mean?" I go, "I see that line." He said, "Well, you know, those guys are all waiting for fuel." I said, "You mean like I did too? I waited through that line too." And he goes, "Oh, you did?" I go, "Yeah, why don't you mind your own business?" I go, "Shoot, man, I'm not an idiot."
Right.
And he just went,
we got
walked
30
away.
truckers in line waiting to get fuel. You're going to jump line now.
What a jerk, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cracker Barrels are hard to park in. And the problem with Cracker Barrel, I can't eat their food anymore. The last few times we've eaten there, we did that. We were coming back from North Carolina, and the food was just, I don't know. Denny's. I'd rather have Denny's.
That's the parking lot I ate it in too.
Yeah, she fell down.
It was
pouring, man. Then she was laying there, and the water was running over, and I'm like,
when you're
"You
dying,
gotta get up."
You hurt so bad, and he's just like, "Get up, come on, get up." I couldn't move. I just couldn't move.
Well, a lot of times
it's like you're gonna drown.
We parked in the parking lot next to the Cracker Barrel. That was, but I don't. We did spend the night. Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah. That wasn't bad. Well, she was all messed up anyway.
Still messed up.
Yeah.
All too much.
We stayed in Love's with full hookups. Cost $30 a night. Was worth.
Don't look at the kitchen floor in a waffle.
To run AC and take care of tanks. Yeah. Well, one thing nice about this thing is we can run everything in this RV. We can run 2 airs. We can cook the whole thing. We don't need hookups. Yeah, we don't have to have full hookups when we travel because this thing has everything we need. So
Lynn, I think it depends on what you order too. I love their chicken pot pies.
Yeah, I've never had one there. Don't look at the kitchen floor in Waffle House. I thought that was the menu. So, yeah, don't look. Try to look out the windows of a Waffle House. That's what's even worse.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, but you know what? The worst thing in the place is the waffles. If you don't get waffles, they're pretty good. They have pretty good biscuits and gravy and bacon and eggs and stuff, but their waffles are they're like paper thin, and I don't know. Not too impressed with that.
Can I just say we have 24 watching and 24 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all of you.
Yeah. And if anybody hasn't hit the like button, let's see if we can go above that. Let's see.
We're also right at an hour-ish.
Oh, what, a Waffle House? Oh, stay at the Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
Not the food so much, but for overnight. Yeah, okay. Bacon strawberry crepes. Where, Doug? There's a great breakfast restaurant in town that has awesome biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. You know who makes really good biscuits and gravy? Just saying.
So we can take them and go feed John and Patty.
Yeah. My kids are gone, or they back me up. Cindy would. Leah won't eat it.
Yeah.
You don't eat it either.
No. Some of us love it, and some of us are not fans at all.
Maggie loves it. Steve loves it. Cindy loves it.
Lonely Hitchhiker Kent says this is the floor where you get samples.
Yeah. Well, when you leave a Waffle House, your shoes don't squeak anymore. They're all lubricated.
They're all lubed up, yeah.
Yeah, I remember we used to have that. What was it? Well, like IHOP, you used to put your arms on the tables and you have to peel them up and get your arm off. And what was that other one over there? The Pink Carousel or whatever. Yeah.
Pink Carousel.
Remember the pancake place over there on
in Downey?
Yeah,
Downey. Vankamp?
No, it was Pink Carousel, I think is what it was called. It was it. Yeah, it was everything was Everything in there was sticky.
I don't remember that.
C and D, Casita Adventures. Just now getting on after a busy Monday. Glad you're back live tonight. And we're about ready to say sayonara, but we
We're
really,
glad to see you,
I'm
though.
glad to see you, and it's been a long week and a half. We're both real tired, but I wasn't here last week because, well, I was here. Darla was in California. I just wasn't really up to doing it. I don't know why, but of course I was doing a bunch of doctor stuff again, so things are doing better.
Lynn says so you'll cook for us all in January?
Yeah, well usually when we do the quartzite thing, we'll have a taco night or something, and we're bringing a deal for a fire pit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave it there.
You guys have sat around that, Lynn and Joan.
Yeah.
And Jason and Amanda.
Yeah.
All right, Yanni.
So if anyone has any
Lumpy
questions,
Patty.
throw them at us right now. Otherwise, because we're going to shove off here in about a minute. So if you have any answers too, let us know.
And Steve, email that number.
Well, I saw with
and give Bill a call.
Yeah, just give me a call tomorrow. I'm usually
if
up
anybody
about
else has
by
any questions,
6.
reach out to us at economicrefugesrv@gmail.com, and we'll answer any of your questions about gate guarding. So.
You got a stress test tomorrow. Uh-oh, heart disease.
How's Class A living?
You
have to study for it, Mark? Isn't life a study in stress? I hope you pass the flying colors. I don't know.
I don't know. I got to talk about Class A living for a minute.
Yeah.
So, I guess about
Oh man.
What?
Sorry, Mark's got 11 stents.
Does he really?
Hey. Like near bionic, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
So that's a lot.
Yeah.
We wish you well.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah. But anyway, Class A living, like 2 years ago, the owner of the ranch where he stayed had a boat and wanted to get his boat running, and he was going to give Nate, which that's the kid's name, Nate, these 2 pickup trucks, 2 Chevy trucks. One's a probably about a 74 Chevy long bed, nice truck though, and then maybe an 80 4-wheel drive, extended cab, and all this stuff. So he was going to give him those 2 to fix the boat. Well, he never fixed the boat. So the guy just kind of said, I'm not going to give you the trucks. Well, he did finally fix the boat, but he said, here's the deal: I want to get rid of these trucks. So if I give you these trucks, you have to get them off my yard. Well, he couldn't get rid of them. He can't, everything that he has doesn't work. His motorhome's not working. But anyway, I guess he struck this deal with the rancher or farmer or whatever he is that owns the place, that if he would give him one of the trucks now, he would get it off the property, and that he's wanted the title put in his name and everything so he could do something with the truck, and then he'd get rid of the other one. So he did this big video about it. I mean, it's something you got to watch. It's hard to understand what's going on, but
it's hard to understand when you're watching him.
And the rancher told him, he said, you're not going to, this is the last winter you're staying here, period. No matter what. If you can't get it together and get off the property, you're going to go. And if you can't take your stuff with you, I'll have it taken away. So there's a little pressure put on him now. So we'll see. He doesn't deal well with pressure. So
Mark says he has to have the stress done before he can have the colonoscopy.
Oh no!
Colonoscopy in January.
You're gonna
be a busy boy, Mark.
Yeah, I'm.
He has very strong opinions about colonoscopies.
Our doctor in Vegas, it seemed like all he wanted to do was have my butt checked. I just told him, I said, you know what? If I have problems with my colon, I'm going to die from it because you ain't going up there to find out. I'm not sorry. You know?
Okay, with that, I think we're done tonight.
Yeah, I don't know why people want to see my butt. I don't know. The inside of it, that's the worst part.
We do appreciate you guys tuning in with us.
Yeah, they are a pain in the arse.
They are a pain, yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, well, we're going to get out of here. It's time, Betty, by time for us. So thanks a lot for showing up. And appreciate
look
the
for
likes.
Some content.
Yeah, and
trying to put some more out regularly.
And be watching for us because I think it won't be very long, and we're gonna try to do something really cool and put up a video and do some fun stuff that kind of maybe looks a little more professional than
Living a Narrow Life. Thanks for saying goodnight. I'm happy to have you here.
Oh, okay. So they were watching, but they never said anything. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Next time, say something. You can see most of these people like to throw in there. So, all right, guys.
Thank you.
I'm going to push the button.
Have a great week.
And say goodnight. So.